All right, so in the previous one, we got a just about Dockerfile. Okay, and we just did an overview on Dockerfile, what actually it is, and how we actually build an image, how we can build a custom image and push it into DockerHub. In this specific one, we are going to write the Dockerfile from scratch so that everything is clear. Okay, so the initial thing that we would be doing is we are going to run an Java application, a simple hello world Java program. Okay, first we are going to run it in local. We are going to note down the steps, and based on that we are going to create a Docker file, right? So let's get started. So let me create a new directory. So mkdir java app. Okay, and let us go inside the directory. Okay, now let us take a sample program from Google itself. Hello world program in Java, and we are going to take it from Geek for Geeks. Okay, so we are going to take this program for our demonstration, and here the name of the file would be dash.java, because in Java the class name is equals to the file name. Okay, vim test.java skip code and WQ. Okay, now in order to run this program, what are the things that we require? Okay, first we need to compile and then we need to run it, right? So let us say if you run java c test.java, you will definitely get the error because java is not installed in this specific system. So here it is giving us a suggestion that you can install this version, this variant of java, and open jdk tool, java development kit, and things will work fine for you. Okay, noted. So what we'll do, we'll just copy this command and execute. Okay, and once it is done, then we are going to again run this program and check whether we are able to run it or not, and most probably this time things will work fine for us. All right, let me just clear and let me just run the command java hyphen version. Okay, it is installed now. Now let us do java c test.java. Okay, compilation is done. Now it's time to run the app. So java test. Okay, now we can see the output is now printed. Now how would we do the same with docker itself, right? So for that we are going to create a docker file. Now when I do ls, you can see there is a class file already present. Okay, now it's time to do the same with docker. Okay, so let us create docker file vim docker file. Okay, and now here the first thing that we need to check is we need to know what application we installed. So earlier we installed java, that is openjdk. Okay, so here in the base it will take one argument from you, that is the from. Now which image to take? So for that we are going to go to dockerhub, and here we need to type openjdk. Here you can see there is an official image already present, which we can take, which we can consider for our use case. And if you remember, we took version 21 there, right? So here we have some tags which are already present, which we can utilize for our demonstration. Okay, so yeah, so for now let us take the first tag here which is present, oracle linux 9. Okay, so when I click over here, you can see the image itself is again a docker file. Okay, so you can go and read all the things which are written over there. Okay, so let's not go into that specific thing. Let's just copy the tag, or even you can go over here and just copy the tags manually. So let me just copy it. Okay, so here we have written we need openjdk and followed by the tag. So basically if you write latest, so whatever latest openjdk version will be there, it will take it from there. Okay, next thing is now what we need to do is we want to copy. Okay, before that what we need to do, we are going to define the working directory. Okay, by work dir, that is slash app. Okay, so here it will create one folder in the container by the name slash app, where all the operation will be done. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to copy the file, that is test.java, into slash app. Next thing what we did is we executed one command that was that can be indicated by run, and the command was java c test.java. Okay, And next thing what we need to do is we need to copy all the files, okay, which are present in the current directory to /app, and post that we are going to run one command, okay, and that would be java followed by the file name, and here in our case it is test. Okay, so now you might be wondering what is the actual difference between run and CMD. So basically run is during the runtime, and secondly CMD basically we are passing an argument. Remember we used to pass argument during the runtime, so basically CMD works like the same. When I do escape colon wq, okay, so java, sorry, docker build hyphen t java hyphen app dot. Okay, if everything is correct it will build. If there is some issue it will throw an error. Okay, so what it is showing that it is getting an error, failed to resolve source metadata for docker.io, no match for platform in manifest not found. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to edit the docker file again, and here let me just replace this with latest. Okay, escape colon wq, and let us fire the command again. Okay, so it is taking a latest stable version and is going to pull an image and will do the remaining operations. Okay, so the first thing is done. Okay, it actually pulled the image. Second operation done, it actually created a work directory. Third operation done, it copied the test.java file to /app. Fourth operation was the compilation. Okay, that is also done. Then the remaining compiled file, that is also copied to /app, and post that it run the cmd command. Now when I do docker images, you can see java app is actually present over here. Now when I run this java file, okay, java image, so docker run java hyphen app. Okay, it is saying that it is getting an error. Test has been compiled by a more recent version of java runtime. Okay, this version java runtime only recognizes class file version up to 62.0. okay, the class version is 65, and here it recognizes only 62.0. Okay, so what we can do is we are going to go back into OpenJDK, and here we are going to search for an older version which was supported in our system. Okay, so how we can do that? So just write open JDK version, so java hyphen app version. So it's an issue for the versioning, so here we are going to search this specific version, whether we have the image for this specific one or not. Version this docker image. Okay, okay, when we go down we have something called a share tag. Okay, and from here what we'll do, we'll just copy this specific version. Okay, then Dockerfile again, and now let us paste it. Again we are going to build the same image. Docker run java hyphen app. Okay, now you can see the program is executed. Okay, earlier we were getting the issue because we selected a wrong version, and in that specific one the compilation version was getting a mismatch. So we found a correct version and it was actually compatible with our application, and we were successfully able to run the program. So yeah, that was all about this specific one. Now how do you push this into Docker Hub? So basically it's easy. Again, Docker images. Okay, so this is the image that we have created. Now we need to just do a tagging. So docker tag java hyphen app with the username slash the app name. Okay, now when I do docker images again, you can see the app is present. Now what do I need to do is, let me check whether I am still able to log in. Docker login, whether my session is still active. So my session is still active. We did a login in the previous one. Now what I need to do is, I'll just do a push docker push app latest. Okay, so whatever is created in our local is now pushed into Docker Hub. Now when I go to my Docker Hub, I just need to log in. Okay, let me give me just 5 minutes. Okay, now I am in my local, in my Docker repo, and you can see the Java app is actually present over here. So yeah, that was all about this specific demonstration. I hope you learned from this one, where we can create a custom Docker file and create a custom image which we can push, which we can utilize for our use case. And secondly, what we learned is, whenever we are getting some issue due to the versioning, we can just go search it on Google and we can just find a relevant version which might work for our application, right? So yeah, that was all, and see you in the next one.